So you were telling me that now you're more skilled about.
Yes, so managing, I think I don't see it more of like what you said, time versus value, but I see it more of like managing it, the money. Of course, time is important, like inflation, we all know that. So I think that's part of management. I see that's more important than so much of the value. And money really is like, your living expenses, and you know how much left, and you know what you want. So either you save them up or you spend it. And spending, how you spend the money, it differs from person to person.
Yeah, but it's more of managing, of knowing what you can spend, what you can afford.
Yes, exactly. I think the key thing is spend within your means. That's how I believe. Spend within your means.
So it's more of a teaching yourself and then evolving with what you earn and what you need and what you want.
And what you want in the future and what you're trying to achieve. And then that's when you start changing how you want to spend your money or use your money or grow your money from that then.
Right.
Yeah. So it's an aim first, an objective, and then it goes from there naturally.
And for the future, is there anything you wish you knew about the money in past, so you could do better decisions, that you would want to kind of tell the kids or anyone who is evolving or trying to learn how to manage the money? Something to give for them.
I wouldn't teach. I think money comes naturally if you're a part of the real world. I guess, if you follow your parents going shopping, grocery shopping, for example, you know that they use money to buy groceries. And then you can tell they compare prices between, similar products, but different stores at different prices. And it's part of a natural learning process. I wouldn't specifically teach a kid money per se, because that could easily evolve into more on the negative side, erring to the negative side, like become more. It's a young age, everything is about money, and it becomes materialistic. Everything is all about money. So eventually, your focus becomes money rather than value, because they're at an age where money value
changes.
Yeah,
or it's not quite well established.
Yeah. So it's still very great, and even as adults, different people have different value.
But don't you think sooner the kids come in contact with money and you teach them earlier, it would be changing as it was changing for us having mobiles? They grow up with mobiles now.
That's why I said, it will be part of the natural daily life if you incorporate your kids rather than teaching them money per se. Like, you don't sit down and say, let's talk about money. But rather than through, when you go to groceries, you take them with you and make sure they're not, fooling around.
Natural.
But actually engage and say, look at, I guess you observe what your parents do when you shop, like bartering, negotiating for prices, all these things is, you don't really, it's not like a classroom teaching class per se. That's how I see it. It's more of, I think it's a living process. You need to observe and live with it. It will come naturally unless...
So your recommendation is to spend the time with the kids.
Yes.
And letting them ghost you as such.
Yes.
Following you and learning
Correct.
the habits that you have.
Correct. And of course, make sure the kids are engaging. Eventually, it should, in a perfect world, it should come naturally rather than telling them what the value is, because the kid could have a different value. And I respect, the kid is an individual. You can only give them the tools to grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.